Hi guys, I'm on YouTube. This is so crazy. I didn't think that I'd ever actually be making a YouTube video. That's a lie. I thought that I would, I just didn't know when, and I didn't think that I'd be able to talk for that long. I decided to make this video today because I realized that you guys literally know absolutely nothing about me. You guys know me as the guy who just lip syncs to audios on TikTok. And I don't mess with that. That's so embarrassing. That's so embarrassing. What do you mean you see me and you're like, oh, that's the kid who just does thirst traps? Ugh. If anybody mentions how much I blink, I will start crying. When I get passionate about something, I blink a lot. And I'm probably gonna be passionate in this video because it's about me. It's about me.
I love talking about me.
Not in an egotistical way. I love myself most of the time. Everybody has their moments. Now that I have 320,000 followers on TikTok, hello, I thought that I would move it over to YouTube because you guys have been begging me for a really long time. And also, I want you guys to actually know who you follow. It's like that one series that, the girl name was Brooke Schofield. Schofield? I don't know. Who the F did I marry? It's kind of like who the F did I follow? Except this one is all just happy and joyous and you're just learning about me. No tea, no drama. My lips are so chapped.
Disgusting!
It's fine. My favorite color is green. It's not just oh, I like green. No, I love green. Green couch. Green in that little tapestry up there. Oh, look, I have a rug over here that I got from Temu, and it's a little leaf that's green. See that? I named him Spike, and it's a dinosaur and it's a weighted blanket. And not a weighted blanket, the fuck? Can I cuss on YouTube? Yeah, right? Okay, I think I'm okay. It's a weighted stuffed animal. Oh, and look, that's my vision board, and it's full of green. I'm also now realizing how much I say like. Yeah, you do say too damn much. I'm working overtime. So, my apologies. I'm gonna try and work on it here. This is my pledge. I, Isaac Turnus, Zaki Pudog, pledge to stop saying so much. Like. It's out of my system, so now I don't even need to say it. I keep saying I just realized that. Moving on, so I have a dog named Vera and a dog named Gus. Gus is a Boston Terrier. Vera is a Whippet mix. I'm moving on to my cats.
What is wrong with you?
I upped my ADHD medication, so I think that I'm just getting used to the new dose.
Right, yeah.
But I swear I'm not usually this crazy. Well, that's actually kind of a lie. I'm usually all over the place. Anyway, my cats. This is Fink. Hi. I got him on February 2nd, and I begged my parents for 2 years to get a cat. I was so convinced that it would solve all my problems. And you know what? It did solve some of them, but some problems can't be solved with a cat.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really.
I just finally got so annoying that my mom gave in. I don't even know why she was against it in the first place. It's because she'd never had inside cats, because I'm originally from Kansas, and we had 3 cats there, but they were all outdoor. They would keep the mice from coming in. You can't really have outdoor cats in Arizona, or they will get eaten by something. Oh, by the way, I'm from Arizona.
See the tumbleweed tumbling in the wild, wild west.
I don't know, that's something I'm dropping now too. I lived in Kansas until 2017. I don't know, I was born in 2008. Back to my cats. I also have Newt. I think he's still laying back here. Is he? Oh, there he is. I got him a week ago from yesterday, and I introduced them on the very first day that I got him. What the heck? It's just crazy that I have 2 cats now, because if I would have told myself in January that I would have 2 cats, jaw dropped. I didn't even think that I was gonna have 1. If I see one more video of somebody come with me to get a kitten, I'm going to die. I was so sure that I was gonna get one for Christmas, and then when I walked out there and, Santa didn't bring me a little kitten, I was like... But life's good because I have 2 cats, Newt and Fink. Oh, Fink's name is from The Wild Robot. I love that movie. I sobbed so hard the first time I saw it in the theaters. I was sitting directly next to my best friend. Love you, Jocelyn. I call her Jislyn. This one goes out to you. But I was sitting... Oh! I was sitting directly next to her, and she's going to college next year. And so the part when Fink was talking to the robot, when the robot's about to leave, spoiler warning, but when the robot's about to leave, and then he's like, who am I gonna talk to when you leave? You're my only friend. That's how I was feeling. What am I gonna do when Jocelyn leaves? I have a lot of friends. I do have a lot of friends, but Jocelyn, and not to mention, she's literally going to Chicago. Chicago? But it's okay. I'm proud of her. Now, Newt's name is from The Maze Runner because I read every single one of those books. They're over there on that shelf. You can't see them because the shelf's not facing this way, but I promise they're over there. Except for The Maze Runner because I lent it to Jocelyn. And she never read it, and then she never gave it back. Yeah, I'm gonna text her after this. Okay, text is sent, so I'll let you know what she says about that one. Anyway, hot topic, the Maze Runner movies, they're terrible. Dylan O'Brien, ooh, he's hot. Newt, I don't know who the actor is. Ooh, he's hot too, but the movies, they don't follow the book plot at all, and the book plot is so good. If you watch the movies but haven't read the books, I personally would highly recommend the books. Usually after like I watch a movie, I don't want to go back and read the book because I'm like, I already know the whole story. But with the Maze Runner books, I feel like you would be totally fine because it's basically an entirely different storyline. The first movie goes along with the first book pretty okay, but there's so many details in the book, obviously, just because that's how it always is. I personally love short chapters. That's how like the Maze Runner books are. The chapters are so short. I always go and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna read till the next chapter. But then when the chapter's so short, I'm like, oh, like I'll just read another chapter since it's so short. I just never stop reading, and then I read it so fast because I love the short chapters. But when I'm reading a longer book and there's a short chapter and then after it there's like a really long chapter, then I'm like, okay, it's time for me to stop. If you can't tell, I do enjoy reading, and I wish actually that I could just have all of the knowledge of every single book in my brain, because I think that books are so cool, and bookstores like Barnes and Noble, that is my favorite store. I'll go there and walk around for hours just reading the back of books. Books are so pretty. They're so pretty, but I'm not like that big of like a reader. If you can't tell, I do enjoy reading.
I'm not a fighter. I've never claimed to be a fighter.
I love music.
I listen to music literally every single second of the day. Me not listening to music right now. If we take a little journey over to here, we'll see that I have my little music posters all along this wall here. Let's move you even farther. Wow, new angle. I want to get a Gracie Abrams one really bad. I know that she's done some questionable things in the past, but her music is me. And I know that it's not excusable, but, you know, separate the art from the artist. I hope that you guys don't mind that I use my hands for absolutely everything. I can't sit still. You know, if you don't like that, you might not like me because I don't know what to do with my hands ever. So I just kind of like, I know a lot of you also always ask for like my playlists or whatever and like my Spotify, and that is on my Instagram. It's in my link tree. A lot of the songs that I listen to aren't really on like a playlist. I obviously know a bunch of songs, but that doesn't mean that I like constantly listen to them. But I do need to make a playlist that's just everything and put it all together because there's so many songs that I like. But my playlists right now are so specifically like a mood. I can't add songs that I like just because I like them, because if they don't fit that vibe, then they can't be on that playlist. Oh, I also have news to tell you guys. I'm graduating a year early. All of you guys were so shocked when I was like, yeah, I just finished my sophomore year. Well, now I'm gonna be a senior next year. I guess I'm like kind of a junior, but also like a senior. I'm just taking some classes online over this summer, and then I'll have a full day next year, and I'll have all my credits, and I will be graduating spring 2026. I was kind of already ahead in credits because my 8th grade year, I took Mandarin.
Jigadebieshu zai chaosher de hobian.
So I was already above an elective, and then also that summer I took health and fitness online because you can't catch me dead in PE in high school. I think I probably would have gotten jumped. I know that I wouldn't have gotten jumped. If I'm walking down the street, you know, if I'm talking and I'm getting passionate, you probably would be like, oh, that guy's that guy's a bit flamboyant.
He's pronounced gay.
But if I'm just walking down the hallway, hey, I'm gonna show you how I walk down the hallway. Ready? Okay, so imagine that I have AirPods in. I look like a normal dude walking down the hallway, so I know that nobody would come up and be like, boom! But, you know, that's just how I think. I'm also 5'4". I mean, if somebody could step on me, I could get beaten up so easily. If this isn't your first impression of me, which probably is a lot of your guys' first impression of me, because I've never talked really this much in like one video. So I promise I'm really cool, and I just have a lot of personality. Okay, I've been sitting here talking to myself for way too long now. I think I need to go like be productive. So, I'll wrap it up with a little fun fact. I have a backwards tooth. Okay, bye guys.